Little bit different of a video than I normally would do. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Subway shutters hundreds of stores. Radio. And you know how they have the little interim break, and it's they go to break, and then the guy comes on. Oh, and Dow Jones was up today, 102 points, and on Wall Street, that section of it. The Federal Reserve today said, as long as the outlook looks the same as does right now for the economy and the job situation, they don't see a problem hiking rates again. Federal Reserve. Subway bites the dust. Oh, now hold on. This isn't Sears. This isn't Radio Shack. Okay? This isn't a retail, sale clothing store. Subway, for the first time in its history, Subway shutters hundreds of U.S. stores. No? Oh, you don't include that data. You don't include that when you open your filthy mouths and tell us everything's fine, the economy's fantastic. Again, this is not a retail outlet that sells stores or, miscellaneous electronic parts like Subway, Radio Shack did. We haven't even dealt with the worst part of this yet. It hasn't happened. They haven't let it collapse. They haven't changed anything. The dollar's, they got to deal with the dollar devalue. None of it's happened. How could I possibly be getting ready for some good news? So I'll take this bad news and turn it into good news. What can I do about this? Oh my gosh, this is not looking good. Protect your wealth. sdbullion.com, and put in if you're a new buyer there, put in jsnip4 for the referral. JM Bullion, another site I use. Precious metals. It's the only thing that's going to stand. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin, we know about Bitcoin, but that's like my gambling market thing. And maybe it crashes, maybe it doesn't, maybe it goes ape before I can sell it and whatever. Take the proceeds and buy a house maybe, or more silver, or then again, take both some silver and some Bitcoin and buy a house. Who knows? Yeah. Sorry that I don't get to come out here and blow smoke up your rear end. Or like these little commercials that come on, the interim. The Dow Jones today climbed 183 points. On news that Federal Reserve Chair Yellen farted, and it sounded like tax cut, and the market rallied. But I have always, throughout years now, Gordon, I've been doing this since late 2009 videos, but I've mentioned it a handful of times throughout the years. And I'd always mention, try to share the information that I studied like I do on YouTube. I try to share it with friends on Facebook when I had Facebook. Be more positive and and stop talking about, I'm going to unfriend you. Okay. And as I was uploading videos to YouTube, because Facebook used to only let you upload 10 minutes or less, or some number less than whatever it was. Sorry, this video's too long. And jsnip4. That son of a gun can talk. Sorry, too long. Okay, I already had a YouTube account. I never used it. I created it in 2006. Let me start using it. Upload a video there, and then link it on my Facebook page here, which still got no kind of response from the sheeple. But I got a good response from people that I didn't even know on YouTube. And then more and more and more and more were coming and commenting. Oh, wait a minute. This is what I'm trying to get on Facebook. And to be honest, I wanted it on Facebook because these are my friends and family. I don't know who these strangers are on YouTube, but they seem to care. So you know what? F you, Facebook. Hello, friends on YouTube. And that's how it started. But I would always talk about, you want to buy something to protect your house, a weapon. Maybe I should buy 2 or 3. I have goals in silver. Maybe I ought to try to make some more goals. Food stores, got my food storage. Yeah, I should probably get a little extra. Why? Because I always felt like if the day came, and it very well might, where certain friends and or family come to me, oh my God, did you see what happened? What are we going to do? We don't, I'm going to stay in my house. I have everything I need here. I have food. I've got water. I've got the filters. I got everything I need. What about you? I can't go to the store. Did you see the news today? What happened at freaking Walmart? There's 3 people got shot and killed. They were fighting over bread. You know, that kind of scenario. Well, you're in luck. Remember all those Facebook posts I used to do back in the day and you told me to shut the F up? Be more positive. I'd like to give you some positive notes, positive advice. I'm going to give you my bulletproof vest. Former law enforcement one from eBay I got years ago. I mean, you can wear it to the store if you want. I'll give you some good news because I prepared and I bought that a long time ago just in case I ever need to wear it. You can wear it and go to the store. There you go. Looking out for you. How about that? Or, that's kind of a prick move, isn't it? Then again, you didn't offer me anything. You didn't help contribute to this, and I had to buy extra stuff because I knew the day would come. You may need to protect your house, and you can't get a gun for some reason. Oh, you need a couple boxes of rice and beans and some. If that day comes, I'm going to have to make some decisions. Well, wait, that's my sister, and okay, but you're my friend, and you're my friend. Guys, we've had this discussion. I've told you in the past. I told all of you in the past, man. Get your food storage. I told you, I told you a lot. And I didn't want to keep pushing because you wouldn't be my friend. Ultimately, you're going to tell me to shut up and stop pressuring you because you didn't do it yet. Every time I talked about it, you would always say, yeah, I know. And you never did anything. Now you need it and you're knocking on my door. But I only had enough really for my family, plus a little extra. And now I've got you, and you all needing it. And your family, kids, wife, whatever. What am I getting out of this? Besides taking from my family, and I don't know how long this crisis is going to last. Oh, that's crazy. That'll never happen. Wait, excuse me. It's happening right now in Venezuela. Happening right now in Venezuela. They just had the most massive protest right ever. People are starving to death. They're killing dogs, cats, freaking flamingos. I heard the other day and something else. Flamingos, I forget what the other thing was. They're starving to death. That'll never happen here. It already happened in other countries. They've been through things like this. But this is America, a strong dollar. Is it? It is right now. And just like those countries were right then. And now they're not. Because this is something you're going to have to think about. How am I going to handle that should that arise? It gives you a little something to think about. Will you turn away family, friends, and neighbors at your door when America's day of disaster arrives? How will you handle all of the people that will show up at your door when a major crisis strikes because they haven't been making any preparations of their own? When America's day of disaster arrives, it is inevitable that most of us that are prepping will have family, friends, and neighbors showing up at the door asking for help. And what do you think I'm going to do with riffraff? My answer, I don't have anything. I'm in the same boat as you. If you find anything, let me know. Let me know. Could I honestly stare someone like that in the face with little children, knowing they're going to starve? It'd be tough. It would be very tough for me to do that. And I don't know if I could, to be quite honest with you. But I also have to think, well, if I give stuff away now, how long is this going to last? How long do I think it's going to last? It all depends on the severity of what just happened. And if I need to keep every last piece of it, nobody's getting anything. Y'all are on your own. It wouldn't be fair for me to be the only one getting all this crap. And, oh yeah, you guys come to my house. And you bring nothing. And all these years, I've been using my money, buying all this stuff. And then you could come over here and just, keep a watch out every night. No. You should have been bringing stuff. You should have been stocking some stuff so that you can take some of your supplies, or all of them, bring them over here with you. Now I've got mine, got a little bit of yours, got a little bit of, hey, we might do okay. And there's a river not too far away. We can go down to the river. We'll take the Apocalypse trike, electric thing I got. I've got dozens of more facts that I could quote regarding our moral decay. But I think you get the point. If we actually changed our behavior, I could understand why it would make sense for America to be blessed. But we haven't changed our behavior. And there are no signs that this is going to happen anytime soon. Change our behavior. As humans, we have the freedom to choose, but the choices inevitably have consequences. The same thing is true for our nation as a whole. We have made a whole bunch of exceedingly bad choices, and those choices are going to result in some incredibly painful consequences. America is headed for a date with disaster, and those that are suggesting otherwise are not being honest with you. First comment, people are already at my door. As a retired boomer, baby boomer, I have dozens of friends and relatives that are unprepared for retirement and constantly asking for help. 99% I turn away because I watch them live beyond their means for decades. I've lost lifelong friends and close relatives over it. But that's life, I guess. Reply. I keep a mental note of which neighbors I will cannibalize when the crap hits the fan. Kidding. The most essential part of planning for crap hits the fan is having an ample amount of weapons and ammo and knowing how to use them. 100+ million snowflakes out there to feed off of things if things get bad. Anyways, my wife and I have 2 such relatives, one from each side of the family, that have squandered what they have and would hit us up for money, among other things, continually. We still pray for them, but have distanced ourselves from them. If one allows themselves to get wrapped up with certain people, they will drag you down the drain with them. Comment, sad but true. You know it's sad but true. Unbelievable. I'm out of here. Take care.